Today we're looking at our first gameplay footage of the They Shall Not Pass DLC for Battlefield 1, specifically the new game mode titled Frontlines. Battlefield released this short video with a wealth of new footage in it explaining the new game mode. It's a tug of war type thing where both teams fight over flags until they reach the enemy's front line. The game will then change into a rush style game mode with 2 MCOM stations to attack and defend. If both MCOMs explode, the team on the offensive will win the game. If they fail, then the game will reset back to the tug of war stage, fighting over flags until both MCOMs explode on one team or the timer counts down to 0. I have to say, it's a cool little video, and it shows us the new map called Rupture, which we get a quick look at here. Check out all of those lovely trenches. It's something that a lot of Battlefield 1 players requested when BF1 released, more trench warfare, and it looks like we're going to get a lot of that in the first DLC. Although I have to say that the saturation in this video looks pretty intense. I'm not sure if they've done that in post video editing or the map is actually that colour saturated and bright. Perhaps it's an intentional art choice to make those red poppies stand out more. In the video we get a look at a couple of the new weapons and variants, plus the new tank, the Saint-Chamond, with its massive field gun cannon at the front. Still no sign of that behemoth though, I can't wait to see that thing in action. Also, this dude here has the saber equipped on a normal infantryman loadout, so perhaps that will be an unlockable now in the DLC. On first impressions, it's looking good to me so far, but obviously this is a very small glimpse of what to expect of the DLC, and I'm sure that the amount of gameplay footage is going to ramp up very soon. So then, moving on to the big Battlefield 1 Easter egg that's emerged since the latest patch. It was discovered if you grab a pair of headphones hidden around each of the maps and take it to one of the secret MCOM stations, Morse code would play. And if you decode that Morse code, it gives you a location on a specific map. There are 27 possible locations, 3 on each of the vanilla maps, and the order in which you get them is unique to you, so there's no way to brute force this one. So if you then head to the location you were given and search around, you'll find a tiny symbol and hear a strange dramatic chipmunk sound. And after doing that, picking up more headphones and heading back to another secret MCOM station, the Morse code will have changed and now it will say something completely different. The second stage, for example, says this: remember first rule, if compromised, LPIL, with the location name backwards. So you reverse the location name, go there, look around and you'll find another little symbol. Now the Discord Easter egg community has been hard at work all week on deciphering these messages and searching for symbols. Each new symbol found, it gives you a new message with a new location and different information. For example, one of my clues was the following: this long string of letters followed by fourth rule, kill all on the same trail, remove dog tags and report to house. And then you have to decode that in a specific way to get your next symbol location. And the symbols are hints on how to decode the next Morse message. In this case it was a picture of a fence, and that's because it was a rail fence cipher, otherwise known as an anagram. Now you'll go through 8 different steps of this, eventually leading to a final 9th Morse code. The symbol clue is simply the word London, and the Morse code is a series of letters which are the following: ZQBRIPP, QOHBFIU, PEYLAZAM, ARZIO, ZDSYJB. And that final message is the same for everybody too. The problem is, it hasn't been deciphered yet, so we don't know what this leads to. It could be something as simple as a location that you have to find and go to, and maybe you unlock a special dog tag or perhaps even a special camouflage as a reward. But what if it leads to another series of cryptic clues and messages, perhaps that we've got to continue in the first DLC? Or is this the beginning of the new Phantom program for Battlefield 1? All of these questions and at the moment no answers. So if you think you can crack that code and decipher the message, why not have a shot at it yourself? And there it is once again with the clue London. It's been theorised that London could be a key or passphrase to use in a cipher with the long code, seeing as a couple of the previous clues used the passphrases George and Edward. But many different ciphers have been attempted with this passphrase to no avail. Perhaps it's a combination of all of the previous ciphers used that would reveal an answer. As it stands, it remains a mystery. If you want to follow along with each of the steps and messages that were discovered, I've linked a great website down in the description below that's got a fantastic guide on all of the symbols and locations. It also links to websites where you can enter your ciphers to get a good result. And I'll personally make a full video guide in detail explaining how to complete each step once the Easter egg has been solved and we know exactly what this unlocks. And that's all for today folks. I hope you enjoyed this little update video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down, and I'll see you in the next one.